Hey kids, today, I'm gonna tell you an amazing story about how a little boy outsmarted 3 giant bullies. Are you ready? Let's go. One day a little boy left school early because he had a secret to tell his mother. He was in a big hurry to get home, so he took a shortcut through some woods where 3 terrible giants lived. He hadn't gone far before he met one of the giants standing in the path. When the giant saw a little boy, he looked down at him and roared.
"What are you doing here? Don't you know whose woods these are?"
"I'm on my way home,"
answered the little boy.
"I have a secret to tell my mother."
That made the giant quite angry. "Secret," he bellowed. "What secret?"
"I can't tell you,"
said the little boy.
"It wouldn't be a secret anymore."
"Then I'm taking you to our castle,"
said the giant. Stooping down, he picked up the little boy and plopped him into his shirt's pocket. Before long, the first giant met the second giant.
"What's that in your pocket?"
he asked the first giant.
"A boy,"
he answered.
"says he has a secret he won't tell us."
"Won't tell us, eh? Well, we'll just see about that. To the castle with him."
The giants thumped on down the path. In a short time they came to a huge castle beside a muddy river. At the door they met the third giant.
"What's in your pocket?"
he asked the first giant.
"A boy,"
he answered.
"A boy."
He put his huge eyes close to the pocket and peered in.
"says he has a secret he won't tell us,"
said the first giant. When the third giant heard that, he laughed a terrible laugh.
"Won't tell us, eh?"
he asked.
"Well, we'll just see about that. On the table with him."
The first giant took the little boy from his pocket. He set him on the kitchen table. Then all 3 giants gathered around the table and peered down at him. The little boy looked at the first giant. He looked at the second giant. He looked at the third giant. "They are really enormous and quite mean-looking,"
"Well,"
said the first giant.
"We are waiting,"
said the second giant.
"I'll count to 3.
said the third giant.
1, 2.
The little boy sighed a big sigh.
"Oh, all right.
said the little boy.
I guess I can tell you. But if I do, you must promise to let me go."
"We promise," answered the giants. But they all winked at one another and crossed their fingers behind their backs. The little boy turned to the first giant.
"Bend down,"
he said. When the giant leaned down, the little boy whispered into his ear. When the giant heard the secret, he leaped up from the table. His knees shook. "Oh, no," he shouted.
"That's terrible."
And he dashed from the castle. He ran deep into the woods and climbed to the top of a tall tree. He didn't come down for 3 days. The second giant scowled at the little boy.
"What's wrong with him?"
he asked.
"Never mind.
said the little boy.
Just bend down."
When the giant leaned down, the little boy whispered into his ear. When the giant heard the secret, he leaped up so fast that his chair fell over. His eyes rolled.
"How awful!"
he roared, and he raced from the castle. He ran over a hill and crawled into the deepest, darkest cave he could find. The third giant scowled a terrible scowl at the little boy.
"What's wrong with them?"
he asked.
"Never mind,"
said the little boy. When the giant leaned down, the little boy whispered into his ear. When the giant heard the secret, he jumped up so fast that the table almost fell over. His teeth chattered. "Help!" he cried. "Help!" And he dashed from the castle and dived head first into the muddy river. The castle door is left open. Because the giants had promised the little boy that he could go, he walked on home. He told his mother his secret. She didn't yell and ran away. She put him to bed and gave him some supper. The next morning when the little boy woke up, he was covered from head to toe with bright red spots. He said with a smile,
"My secret was, I am getting the measles."